Hi everyone, welcome to this video. Today we're going to be making a Studio Ghibli themed painting and we're going to be using these supplies. So from the left we have Arteza's watercolour paper, and on the right we have also from Arteza their gouache paint. I put them in this little paint palette because I find it easier when they're dried out. And also some flat-headed paint brushes and a few mini ones there as well. And of course some water as well to mix the paints. And this paper, it's quite nice, it's sort of like a soft texture. And here you can see all the colours. Mostly be using greens for this painting. And there's the paint brushes. Let's get into the painting. I started this painting by going through the background first. So started with the sky, and then I'll move on to the bushes and the trees and the house. But I usually start with the background just because it's easier to go from the thing that's furthest away to the thing that's closest towards you, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. It just makes it easier for when you have to build up on the objects that you're painting. Just a little bit of background information on this piece. It's the house from Kiki's delivery service. It doesn't look like it right now. You'll see further on in the video, but at the moment it's quite bare, so yeah, it will get there eventually. But the house, it's at the beginning of Kiki's delivery service. I'm pretty sure it's Kiki's family home before she moves away to become a witch. I've always found this house to be really, really pretty, and I thought I would give it a go at painting it. I usually like to paint Studio Ghibli backgrounds because I think it's quite good practice, because I love the way that Hayao Miyazaki creates his films, especially with the sceneries that he uses. So yeah. For this piece we're using Arteza Gouache, as I mentioned earlier. You can see me sort of like adding more water to the paint palette. This is probably my favourite gouache to use. I've tried Winsor and Newton in the past, and also some other brands, like a French brand as well, but Arteza has been the one that I've liked the most. I've noticed a lot in the past that other gouache tend to crack and dry up really, really quickly, which makes it harder to re-wet, but Arteza gouache never really does that. So it's been great to work with, and I don't really like using gouache straight from the tube, so it's nice to be able to re-wet this one really easily. Now I'm just adding all the little details on the trees. I'm not sure what type of tree it was, but it was one of those ones that were like quite white, and you get all the little tiny lines in between the grooves, and those are really pretty trees. I think I have not really painted those ones before, so it was quite nice to do those ones for a change. And here I'm just adding the flowers that are at the foreground of the painting, yeah, and all the little tiny flowers and you know, the more colourful parts. I usually don't really put that much detail with the plants and flowers, because you only usually need to do like little tiny blobs to sort of, you know, indicate that they are flowers. But yeah, here's all the touches to the big pink flowers as well, and all the greenery. Nearly finished this piece now. It was definitely a challenge, but a good challenge to do. And next I'm just going to be hair drying it. I usually do this at the end just to make sure that the tape comes off easily, because that is the worst when you finish a painting and then it rips just as you take the masking tape off. This one, it did rip a tiny bit, but it wasn't too bad, so it should be fine. And here is the finished painting. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.